And just like that, once again, it's on What's Up World. It's your boy, VKTL. This is the Ridin Durty Show, the Ridin Durty Podcast. We bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life, bringing you what's next and new right now. Man, I always got to start the show out by saying one time for the people that make this show possible. I got to say one time for the good people over at Liquor Lollipops, all right? Liquor Lollipop, hold on, let me get a good, yeah. I got to pop one in my mouth. Liquor Lollipops. It's a premium hard candy, independently owned premium hard candy, designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage, okay? They have some amazing flavors. Takes on the Beach, apple whiskey, Ciroc. They're designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage. Now, the really, really cool part about this product is that it's no actual alcohol included. All right, it's just in the taste. So if you definitely love indulging in that taste of alcohol or your favorite spirit, then they definitely got it for you. But you can visit them at liquorlollipops.com. Again, that's liquorlollipops.com. And you can find out more about them, find out more about the flavors they have, and find out how you can actually make a purchase and start supporting this independent company. All right. Also, got to say one time for the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse. Dr. Juice Cleanse is a all-natural product. All-natural product does all kind of amazing things for your body. Like, how would you like to lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days? How about have a balanced pH system? How about have, like me, I tend to, my blood pressure is up and down because I do a lot of things, and my blood pressure, like a lot of African-American men, it's not always, it tends to be high. I'm on the blood pressure pill. I'm going to be honest. I'm on the blood pressure pill. Well, I'm working with Dr. Juice Cleanse to help get me off the blood pressure pill. Or how would you like to eliminate stress or slow down the aging process? Well, you know what? Dr. Juice Cleanse, like I said, is an all-natural product. Can do all the amazing things I said for your body plus more. You can find out more about them at drjuicecleanse.com. Find out how you can start receiving great results by becoming a drinker of this amazing product, and you can start living healthier and longer. All right, gotta say one time for WMR Music Group, WMR Research Group. WMR Research Group, they're a marketing, promotion, and branding company that can help you as an artist get your career to the next level. All right, say for instance, you have a single, and you know your single is hot, but you're having a hard time getting your single into the hands of the DJs. Maybe you live in a small area. Maybe you don't know all the DJs. Well, they have a very, very extensive DJ list, whether it's a club DJ, radio DJ, mixtape DJ, but they can definitely get your music into the hands of some of the most trend-setting DJs across the country to help get your record broken. Say you have a hot visual. Say you have this video, you work very hard on the video, you spend a lot of money, and you got it on YouTube. But you need to be seen more than just on YouTube. Well, they can assist in getting it placed on some of the hottest websites, television, as well as just anything when it comes to getting your video seen. Websites, television, even in some like places, restaurants that play videos, just anything. They can assist in getting that publicity you need for your video before it can be seen across the land. All right? All right. Now, do me one big favor. If you want to find out more about the WMR Music Group, you can visit them at WMRmedia.com. They have a 6-month artist development program. They can also help get you in front of interviewers. They can help get your story told. They can definitely get your career on the right track when it comes to marketing, promotions, and just cutting out some of the strenuous work that you have to do yourself. All right, so do me a favor. You know, I just mentioned 3 companies that help make this show possible. Do me a favor, as a listener of the show, visit them. LiquorLollipops.com, drjuicecleanse.com, and WMRmedia.com. Find out how all these companies can assist you when it comes to getting your musical career going in the right direction. All right, so look, let me send out some birthdays. I got a few birthdays today. Today is September the 22nd, Sunday, September the 22nd. I got to start off by saying happy birthday to Memphis rapper Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo turns 28 years old today. Hopefully he's out definitely living his best life and enjoying his success. Gotta say happy birthday to Mr. Michael Rainey Jr. Y'all know him as Tariq St. Patrick on the show Power. Well, my man Tariq turns 19 years old today. Definitely happy birthday to him. Got to say happy birthday to Atlanta rapper King Issa. King Issa turns 25 years old today. He's definitely been doing his thing for a while when it comes to the ATL hip-hop scene. Also, got to say happy birthday to legendary rapper, my man, Mystical, formerly of No Limit Records. Y'all know him from records like Shake It Fast, Move Something. My man got hits upon hits upon hits, but definitely happy birthday to my man, Mystical. Mystical turns 49 years old today, so definitely happy birthday to him. As I reach over to my Facebook family and friends, I gotta say happy birthday to some people that's definitely been supporting me and that I rock with. Gotta say happy birthday to my man, rapper Cool Focus. You might have heard me interview him before. You've definitely heard him on the Dual Show, but definitely happy birthday to my man Cool Focus. And last but not least, I gotta say happy birthday to DJ Trapper John, representing the ATL, man. If you know any of the people I aforementioned, I always say, man, a great way to wish somebody a happy birthday is by checking out their work, whether it's past or present, whether it's videos or downloading or whatever. A great way to say happy birthday is checking out their music, making a social media post and hashtagging them, and also hashtag Ridin Durty Show to let them know that it was the Ridin Durty Show who even let you know that it was their birthday. All right. Also, again, today is September 22nd, and today is National Ice Cream Cone Day. In case you didn't know, it's a hot day, so it's a good day for it to be National Ice Cream Cone Day. All right. So, despite the official end of summer, National Ice Cream Cone Day continues to be celebrated on September the 22nd. And the way to observe is invite a friend out for an ice cream cone. All right? You can't decide the flavor? Flip a coin. Just pick your favorite ice cream cone. Pick your favorite place to indulge in ice cream cone and enjoy it with a friend. Whether it's soft serve, whether it's double dipped, whatever you choose. Just enjoy an ice cream cone with a friend, and make sure if you participate on social media, hashtag Ice Cream Cone Day, and share it on social media. And let the people know you heard it on the Ridin Durty Show. Okay? All right. Now, real quick, let me go over to celebrity news. See what we got going on in the world of news. Oh, man. Gotta say one time for Offset and Cardi B, they just celebrated their second-year anniversary. So definitely happy anniversary and congratulations to them. They're still in love, and they're definitely still doing their thing. And hey man, it is what it is. Gotta say, I keep talking about hip hop and art imitating life. You might know there's a rapper out by the name of Baby Soldier. Well, they was trying to implicate him in the murder of XXX. That didn't work out, but you know what? He couldn't stay out of trouble because he has been arrested on murder, and I will definitely give you guys more information on that. Gotta say one time to my man T.I. He has a brand new podcast called Expeditiously. Well, for the 4th week in a row, he has the #1 urban podcast out. So definitely congratulations, my man T.I. for doing his thing. And if y'all haven't known, gotta say, I definitely need y'all's opinion on my man Tekashi 6ix9ine. Because right now, my man Tekashi 6ix9ine is telling on every day. Every daggone body, all right? My man Tekashi 6ix9ine even told on me when I broke my mama's vase. So he's telling on anybody, everybody, and, keep on the lookout, because the case of him and whether he was a gang member, wasn't a gang member, whether he was being extorted, not extorted, will continue next week. Alright? And gotta say one time, my man Casanova 2 times, he just released his brand new album, Behind the Scars. And if you're a rapper out there, definitely make sure y'all do y'all So Brooklyn challenge. And I gotta mention this. I don't know what they're actually doing over at Def Jam, but Def Jam Records has re-signed LL Cool J as well as DMX. So I don't know what Def Jam is doing, but they just re-signed LL Cool J, and they just re-signed my man DMX. So we're going to definitely keep our eyes and ears posted on new material by those two artists. All right, so now I just gave you guys celebrity news. I told you about our amazing sponsors. I let you know it's National Ice Cream Cone Day. Go get your ice cream cone. and I let you know about all the famous people celebrating birthdays. Now it's time for me to do what I enjoy doing most, and that's bring you the people on the street, the movers and shakers, the people that are definitely getting it in. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to welcome to the show author Miss Tiffany McIntosh. How you doing today, ma'am?
I am wonderful. How about yourself?
Man, I am enjoying this odd weather. It's like 90 dadgum degrees out, and summer is supposed to be over, but I'm enjoying it. I'm about to go get me an ice cream cone and enjoy National Ice Cream Cone Day.
Well, I'm here in Houston, Texas, and it's 90 degrees. It's 100 degrees one day. One day we're underwater. It's actually sunny and rainy right now, so I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. First of all, I gotta say, man, what's going on in Houston, in the Texas area, man, y'all definitely be careful and stay up, and everybody in that area definitely in my prayers.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Okay, so look, let's take a walk in the life of Tiffany McIntosh. The first thing I want you to do is let the people know where you're from and what inspired you to actually become an author.
So I am Tiffany McIntosh. I dropped the more. My husband gets me every time, but that's my Facebook name. I'm originally from a small city in Ohio called Akron, Ohio. I know a lot of people wouldn't know anything about Akron, Ohio if it wasn't for LeBron James. So I'm a small town girl who had big dreams. I'm a mom of 5, plus I got a bonus child, which is my nephew, so 6. So my husband and I have a blended family. And what inspired me to become an author, I've been through so many things in my life. I've been through abuse. I've overcame that. I've been through, just so many curveballs have been thrown at me in my life. And I feel like, women today, not just women, everybody, men, suffer from some of the things that I've been through. Prison, you name it, I was there. I was in an abusive relationship. I survived that. Went through some things with some people that I was friends with. Found myself in front of a judge at 27 years old, being sentenced to prison, and then, came out, got introduced to the industry of network marketing, became a 6-figure income earner in that, opened up a couple traditional businesses with my husband. We own a shirt business. And then I said, you know what, there's more people that are out there that are like me, that been through some of the things that I've been through, and they suffer in silence. And I said, you know what, I'm going to be very transparent about my life. I was not dealt the best hand, but, guess what? I decided how I was going to play that hand. And I said, I'm going to write a book about my life just to inspire other people, to let them know no matter what you've been through, no matter where you've come from, it doesn't matter. You can be what you want to be. As long as you chase that dream and go after that dream, you can become whoever God designed you to be. So guess what? I wrote that book, From the Pit to the Palace, and I'm letting people know how I came out of a very dark place, being in the pit, a small-time girl, to now, living my dreams and overcoming a lot of things that a lot of people have been through.
All right, now, and going through so much in your life, because you just mentioned a lot of things that you've been through, what are some of the positive things that you held on to help you persevere?
First of all, keeping God first in my life, because even though I was dealing with so much, going through so many bad, rough patches in my life, being a teen mom, I was a teen mom, was divorced twice, and I could have gave up and said, you know what, it didn't work. But I always kept God first in my life. That's one thing that my grandmother, as a small girl, instilled in me. And then I found myself some mentors. And those mentors spoke life into me and let me know that, it didn't matter that you went through this. It didn't matter that you went through different things in your life. It's not about what you go through, it's about what you overcome. And when you decide in your mind, you know, that I'm not going to be a victim, I'm going to be a victor, you just make that decision. You make that up in your mind and say, look, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to use my test as a testimony, and I'm going to turn my mess into a message. So me keeping God the head of my life in front of everything, that's what really made me, you know, brought the positive out in the situations that I was dealing with.
All right. Now, you spoke about being married a couple of times at a young age. What was that like? What made you step forward to get married, and what caused the relationships not to work?
Well, first of all, let's be real clear. The very first time I got married, I was 19 years old, and my great-grandmother, Lord rest her soul, she was a matriarch of our family, and she said, you know what? If you're going to be having children with somebody, you're going to be married. So she basically told us that we were going to be married, and we both were, even though he was about 5 years older than me, we were both too young, and we didn't really have any examples about what marriage was. So we were better as friends than as husband and wife. So that, needless to say, we were married. We were together for a while, but we were divorced within, 2 years of being together. And then in 2013, in 2012, I got married again to a gentleman, and it was just really, we were going in two different ways of our lives. He was more so street, and I was, saying, look, I want to be this businesswoman. I want to be, somebody that can inspire others to do better with their life, regardless of where we come from or where we've been. And it was abusive. It was unhealthy. So, needless to say, I got a divorce. But 2 years later, I did meet my prince, because I always was told you got to kiss a couple frogs before you actually get to your prince. And that's when I met my husband. And, life has been nothing but amazing, short of amazing, because I know that's the person that God actually had for me and placed in my life.
All right, I definitely can dig it. So look, let's talk about being an author, and let's talk about this book and what inspired you to write the book, and what let you even know that you knew how to write a book.
So, no, I did not know I knew how to write a book. But that was one of the things, I talked about an experience that I had in 2007. I was sentenced to 2 years in prison for the state of Ohio. And while I was in there, I actually wrote a letter to God, and I told him some things that I wanted to do once I got out of there. And I said, look, I want to be a motivational speaker, which I am today. And I wanted to empower and encourage women, not just in the United States, but globally. And I didn't know how I was going to do that. And I said, I want to write a book because I want millions of people to hear my story, and just to know that, it doesn't matter where you've been or where you come from. It's all about where you're going. Well, fast forward 1 year after my release, a sergeant that I met inside while I was there introduced me to the industry of network marketing. He didn't even know it was me because I looked different. My name was different. He didn't even recognize me. He just invited me out to a presentation, and I went out there and I learned a different way of life, a different way to earn money, a different way to help people change their lives. And what I wrote on that paper, it basically manifested. And I kept saying, I'm going to write this book. I'm going to write this book. Well, for the last 10 years, I've been really just running hard in the industry of network marketing. And then one day I said, you know what? I cannot keep putting this off, because I'm telling my story all over the world on stages as a motivational empowerment speaker, but I have not put it on paper yet. And just one day while laying in the bed, I got that motivation to say, look, it's enough is enough. It's been, 12 years since I very first said that I was going to write the book. And for the last 10 years, I've been kind of holding off and not doing it. So now was the time to actually execute and do it.
All right. Now, did you know where to start?
I did not. I did not know where to start. But what I did know I knew a young lady who actually had wrote a book, and I kind of, interviewed her and asked her some questions and what did she do. And actually, not only her child had wrote a book. So I said, well, I may need to just, reach out to somebody who's actually done what I'm inspired to do. And she just told me, anywhere you are, jot down your thoughts, anywhere you are, or, record what you're thinking, because, something you may remember that you may have suppressed over the years. If you remember it, just jot it down. And then, it will all come together later. And that's what I started doing. I started writing down things. I started recording things that I knew that I had been through in my life. And then it just all came together as a book, From the Pit to the Palace.
All right, let's talk about From the Pit to the Palace. Tell people what they can expect when reading it.
First of all, ladies, if you're reading this book, make sure if you have on lashes, your lashes are on tight. and then, some of them have heard snippets of my story, and grown men have come up to me crying and saying that they have, a different respect for me now that they knew the story, now that they know what makes me grind so hard and go so hard. But what you can expect is transparency. You can expect, hearing about a young girl who actually went through every possible thing that you can think of. I'm saying from physical abuse to, mental abuse, rape, just a lot of different things that I've went through in my life. And I didn't sugarcoat anything. I didn't hold anything back. I barred none. So for a person that's just very transparent, that's open, and that is a person that has used the hand that she was dealt. And, it's not about the cards that you dealt. It's about how you play the hand. And basically holding those big jokers to the end for your trump card. So it's a read that you're not going to want to put down. It's a true, everything that's in that book is true story. And it's something that can be used to not only empower, but to inspire others. And I'm not just talking about women, I'm talking about men too, because a lot of men suffer in silence and have been through a lot of things that I've been through in my life, from not even just the rape, but I'm talking about and being in prison and things like that. So a lot of people will be able to relate to that story.
All right, look, can I switch gears? Because I do my research. Tell me what your grandmother's 78-year-old secret is. And when are you going to write a book about that? Or are you going to help your granny write a book? I'm sorry. I had the side note. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you do your homework. That means you following me on Facebook, because I just released those pictures yesterday and today in those lives. But she is one of the strongest ladies that I know. And she is one of the people that told me, baby, it's not about what you go through, it's about what you make it through. And she was one of the very first people that told me it didn't matter what hand I was dealt in life. If I keep God first, I can have whatever I set my mind to. And one thing about her, she stayed moving. I believe that's what has kept her looking so young at 78. She actually still works a job every single day, working with patients, her passion, what she has done my whole 40 years of life, and I believe before me. But she goes to work every day. She stays in motion all the time. And Granny eat real healthy. So one thing I can say, she keep it moving, and she'll let you know. I don't give myself any credit for this. All of this is God. She said, and Beyonce lied to y'all. I did not wake up like this. This take a lot of work. So I think that's Granny's secret. Keeping God first and moving all the time. Still working a job at 78 years old.
Okay. Now look, I know we're gonna come back to from the pit to the palace, but I also want to mention this because there are people who are listening and that will go back and listen to it as it streams. Tell me a little bit about your women's empowerment workshop that's coming up on November the 9th.
So my women's I actually have another women's event, but it's completely sold out. I'm actually doing a I actually have a group on Facebook called Six Figure Chicks. So it's a women's empowerment group. I have women from all over the globe, in the globe literally, because I'm actually, I told you I own a travel agency, and I have agents all over the world on my team, my largest team being inside of the United Kingdom. So I have women in that group from London, from Bahamas, from different places in that group. And that was one of the things that I had wrote that letter about that I was telling you that I was going to fulfill. So the Six Figure Chick group is a women empowerment group. And it actually is, I designed that group back in May, something I've been sitting on again for 10 years. Designed that group to, one, inspire, empower, uplift women, because we wear so many hats as women every day, being moms, wives, everything. And a lot of them suffer from depression and go through different things. So I came up with that, and we're actually doing a women's retreat in Orlando, Florida, October the 11th through the 13th, with me and 70 other women. I have some women that I've been in contact with for years that was strategically placed in my life, and we're going to cover everything from emotions to finances to credit to everything. And then on November the 9th, in Beechwood, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio, I'm getting ready to do a women's empowerment workshop. I have our councilwoman, Tara Samples. I have First Lady Patrice Smith that's going to be there. Her and her husband, Pastor Maceo Smith, they have a wonderful church in Akron, Ohio called the City of Joy. I have Miss Carlisha Davis. She is a minister, and she's also a life coach and a counselor. I have Miss Laura Hausman coming. We're going to cover so many different things. And then I have Dr. Laura Booker. She's coming to cover some things, and we're going to talk about everything from faith to finances. We're going to talk about how to deal with everyday life as a woman. I'm going to show them things that I've done. I'm going to make them look at the inner me, not the enemy, the inner me, because a lot of people don't deal with the person on the inside. Like Michael Jackson told us to look at the man in the mirror. And one thing that I know is that hurt people hurt people. So I'm going to show them how to be positive and to embrace their sisters. And we are going to have an amazing time. Lunch and breakfast is going to be included. Doors are going to open at 8:30 promptly. I have vendors coming, and it's going to be life-changing. So any person that comes is $75 per lady. I tell everybody, bring a sister with you, because you don't want to come and get your life changed and then don't bring one of your sisters to get their life changed. And the space is very limited. We got both sides of the ballroom, but the tickets are filling up quickly, and it's going to be life-changing.
All right. Now, the book. Back to the book. Let people know about pre-orders of the book, the actual release date of the book, how they can get it. Is there any way they can read some transcripts? Let us know more about the book before we shut it down.
So, yes, they can actually get the book. They can go to Tiffany McIntosh. That's TIFFANYMCINTOSH.webs.com. And they can actually pre-order the book right now. The book is actually in its editing stage. We should have printed copies of the book mid to end October. I'm actually going to be doing book signings in November and December. November the 23rd, I'm going to be doing a book signing in Houston, Texas. December the 21st, I'm going to be at Edgar's on the golf course and Akron, Ohio, doing a book signing. But they can go to tiffanymacintosh.webs.com and order the book. They also can actually go to our fan page, which is author Tiffany McIntosh on Facebook. Like our page, and it will give them other options where they can order the book through either Cash App, or they can go to paypal.me /be a six-figure chick, and they can order the book that way as well. But if they go to Facebook and like our fan page, it gives you all the updates It gives you our YouTube page to subscribe to our YouTube page so that we can, have everybody, keep them in the loop as things change about the day, and give them updates as far as when they'll be receiving their hard copy of the book.
All right. Miss McIntosh, I definitely appreciate you coming on the show. Stay safe, stay blessed, tell Granny to stay young, and definitely keep motivating and pushing people in a positive direction.
Well, I want to thank you for having me on your show. I really appreciate it. You stay blessed as well. Keep giving us all the tea, and I look forward to talking to you again.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was author Tiffany McIntosh. Y'all definitely be on the lookout for that book, From the Pit to the Palace. And if you get a chance, ladies out there, she got some women empowerment things going on. Y'all definitely keep it locked in to Miss McIntosh. It's your boy, Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. We bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life. Y'all have a blessed day. Get your ice cream cone. Peace.